Here in Montana, the right to die has been a hot topic recently, with the state Senate debating a bill that could criminalize doctors for prescribing life-ending medication. Well, Friday I sat down with one woman and she shared her story of being diagnosed with terminal cancer and how she's fearful that her hard decision is about to become much harder.
I beg to be allowed to make that decision for myself, for my kids, for my parents.
LaDonna Johnston lives on a quiet street in Three Forks. Pink accents throughout her home. It's here where she told me about her cancer journey.
So at 41, I went in for just a regular old mammogram screening, not expecting anything at all. And unfortunately, they did find a cancerous lump.
That was back in 2020, when LaDonna was first diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer.
It was terrifying. I was absolutely terrified. I had no idea what to expect.
But after 15 rounds of chemo and 33 rounds of radiation, she entered remission.
I got to ring the bell, and it was great. You know, I felt really good. I was doing really good right up until this point.
In June of 2024, LaDonna tells me she started feeling off.
I was having some back pain. I was losing some weight. I didn't have much of an appetite.
She got a mammogram that came back clean, raising hopes. But an MRI in November of 2024 revealed a tumor in her breast that spread throughout her body all the way up to her brain.
So I knew in that moment that I was going to die from it. I knew.
LaDonna will be starting a new chemo treatment April 10th. And if this chemo works, the doctors give her about 18 months to live.
And the hardest part of all of this was telling my kids. There's no booklet for that. And there's no easy way to tell your children that you're going to die. But they have been so brave. So brave.
LaDonna has 3 kids. Her oldest daughter, Chloe, 25, Caleb, 22, and Harper is 17. And despite LaDonna's unthinkable position, she's maintained a positive attitude. But
I knew immediately right away that if it was terminal and that I was going to pass from it, that I would want to use medical aid in dying.
Which has been available in Montana since 2009. But state legislature has been debating a bill that would criminalize prescribing life-ending medication to terminally ill patients. Patients such as LaDonna.
I want my kids to remember their fun, vibrant mom. I don't want them to see me like that. And I would never want to put my parents through the torture of their only daughter, their baby, their youngest child, going through that.
LaDonna is confident that she will decide how she goes and when, even if it means leaving her home state of Montana.
I'm not giving up. I want to keep fighting for as long as I can. I want to be here for as long as I can for my kids. I know that I'm considered terminal, but I'm not living my life that way.
LaDonna is looking forward to enjoying her summer, spending time with family and friends, camping, and learning how to fly fish with this new pink rod she was gifted. She also spends her free time making breast cancer awareness clothing for sale at various locations in Three Forks. But LaDonna has had a hard time enjoying her days recently, with this looming Senate bill that's expected to be voted on next week.
What I hope to see is that the House next week votes no, and that this bill is squashed and we don't have to worry about it. That I can have at least that bit of peace of mind going forward would be everything for me.
For ways you can help LaDonna in her time of need, visit our website. In Three Forks, Cassidy Powers, MTN News.